but here's why. Love is a colony on Mars with a partial view of the terraformed lake. All monitor our life support measures, check what we absorb in an effort to rid ourselves of radiation, our shortened and deformed fingers and toes. I'll lay the groundwork for future systems, what's not airlocked, talking 44-minute delays. As long as you say yes to lichen, say yes to that oxygen I'm trying to save beneath my tongue. In our greenhouse, the horticulture shuffle. From each other, we can't wander too far. Walking around in our pressurized vessels, please filter ultraviolet sunlight. Please thicken the atmosphere again. As we now talk of trading consumables and the like, 7 Martian souls for a Delta V, for the health of offspring. Up against year-round dust storms, we both take to fossil and iron ore. This is called In Your Youth. All right. We took a hike, snacked on apples, scattered seeds along the trail. You said you wanted to be archaeologists of the morning, digging up traces of our lineage in words like copacetic, no verifiable origin. Our cousin, rest in peace, had played the bully on a teen drama. You remember finding the Green Valley, that stretch of pastoral behind a succinct forest after so much pavement? I thought about mentioning the song Big Rock Candy Mountain. Except for the cigarette trees, Whiskey Lake, and wooden-legged cops, it could be a place we'd be interested in. The backing up beeps of service trucks suddenly sang in unison. My worst nightmare when it's time for a motorcycle. Coattails came naturally from petticoats. Back among the trees, you expressed your yearning to morph into squirrels, ever since watching The Sword and the Stone. We walked the path into a public space. How to get your name on a building, to get it named after you. You know the foundation is quality because of the illegible signature on the cornerstone. Far-fetched recitals pull on our blind spots. To the far right ditch to let a Skimmington ride go by, shaking down Aunt Sally for missing superpowers. We're still trying to catch up on listening to all the music from those who have recently died. On your claustrophobia and elevators, take the stairs. I thought about when boys auto-corrected to best us. You were the best of us. The best us. Thank you. So this is turning 30. Think the wise, but say the common. My desire is to be a popular footnote, to keep my character count within reason. Cacti graffiti, cliff tag rejoice, you and me forever, our nouveau cave art. I want to witness the hedgehogs at the TED Talks. I want to control who gets my parade of babble, expanding my mental checklist, switch off the Wi-Fi while asleep, love, water the artificial plants, haha, germinate seeds on the cable box, wow. I'll sling kingdoms, glistening tweets cut from the stuff of bandwagons. I'll document lessons learned in quick-fire mobile photographs as my data turns into a gas and rises out of clutter. This one's called knocker bats. Knocker bats are like regular bats in that they only labor at night, except instead of hunting for plodding flies and overripe fruit, they tap on doors with heavy sticks. Rather than 2 tiny pinched claws, they have 1 club on a pivot joint, which they use like a hinge ring on a strike plate. Then they fly off to echolocate the next threshold. Sometimes they might knock through 10 or more choice neighborhoods a night. A night! I'm going to build a door of oak and cedar, 6x3 or 3x7. Cut, glue, sand, no better note in the world than a solid wrap on oak rails. Cedar panels for the subcurrent of citrus. It must appeal somehow to their sense of audacity, like bill collectors coming in through your kitchen windows. Then I will frame my work up in the boreal forest amid a conspicuously clear deciduous element, so it sits there alone, with silent conifers ridging a background bog, just to get those knocker bats thinking. Soon this irresistible gateway will captivate them all, and then as they bang away at the urge, louder and louder, I'll sneak to the other side, throw it open, and eureka and brilliant, they're gone. This is called Revisiting That Elite Barbershop. I've named all 10 of your fingers. just as the fey chart proved it could be. The 7 dwarves, the 3 that linger, while he moves groves of mulberry trees. I've kept my head on, my part combed tight, all in good stead under the haircutter's oath, that straight shaves us to mere sound bites and applies cream to inconsistent growth. See the hot towel now jutting into plumb? It scatters scents I learned throughout history. Barbicide, couches carpeted with talcum, pomades in the style of Elvis Presley. Scissors cut what isn't hard to bear, as razors raise any leftover sights. An eastern lark brings the bevel square. Into the breeze I exit a neophyte. Revisiting that Hungarian pastry shop. Who sent the coffee? Snake Eyes, taster of marrow, plaguer of classifieds, commando/sergeant/ninja master? The hunt's on. You seek advice from the village oracle, expert in all the divine mancies. Peso, small pebbles, Milo, molds, Oniko, fingernails, tyro, cheese. Aboard a ferry, do not take the ferryman's oar, she said. Burn the witches, slay the dragons, swing low on your sweet, sweet rider, the one with underglow. You'll find this covert mission specialist kneeling inside your brain. Down past the bulbs and lobes by the cerebellum will his balaclava and visor burn a rich, taste bud destroying black.